we were wondering, what made you choose free market economics as the system that would have the solutions instead of, say, socialism?
Why I decided? Well, partly, of course, it was, when I admit I, like most economists, I turned to economics because I was half a socialist. I was crying for social justice. Somehow the world must be improved. I didn't long survive my study of economics. I mean, the Viennese teachers were, in the 19th century, good liberals. And at a very decisive phase of my development, 1922, when I was 23, Mises' book on socialism came out, and that cured me forever. Although I must say, while Mises was absolutely convincing in his conclusions, I never found his argument perfectly satisfactory. I'd learned to expect that he's almost always right, but I was not fully satisfied with the way he tried to demonstrate it. So I tried to reconstruct his argument and improve upon it, particularly when I moved to London, where these whole ideas were yet unknown, and I started first with a volume of essays, translations, to make the ideas known. Then I had to write an introduction, a conclusion to it, and for this I had to rethink the whole thing, which in a way contributed to what I regard as my one discovery in economics, which was not solely due to this, but work in different fields converged. The idea that the price system is really essential as a guide to enable people to fit into an order. And this guide function of the price system has, it were, been the guiding idea of my own development. It proves to be extraordinarily important. A choice, for instance, by an orthodox classical economist or a Marxist can never understand the functioning of the market. They believe it's the costs which determine prices. The truth is exactly the opposite. It's prices which tell people how much cost they ought to involve. And so this simple recognition, which you see all, I sometimes say, no discovery has ever been made in economics, and there are no discoveries to be made. It's a question of using common sense knowledge and recognizing its significance. Of course, that we are guided by prices, and that prices are determined by the action of millions of people, everybody knows. But to put it in the right form and to see that it is the prices by which the knowledge of thousands and millions of people can be conveyed to others and serve as a guide to them, was just a new way of putting ideas together, which to me became exceedingly revealing. I mean, at present, my whole later studies of political order and so on are ultimately based on this one, which I proudly call a discovery, but I say it's only the right use of an elemental fact which everybody ought to know.